We are well known regarding hardware scanners, but time to time we develop solution, a global solution. So I mean solution to heritage collection. We're talking about maps, books, herbariums, fabrics, paintings, registry, and so on. As I told we are talking about providing hardware solution, but we understand that digitizing is not the main problem. We have to prepare, anticipate a global workshop. So we are talking about not only to digitize, but first of all to understand your collection. Understand your collection is what kind of document you have, the size, the type of document, and so on. How would you like to track and trace what kind of report you are waiting for? I mean report, it's metrics, it's information regarding your productivity, the quality you are getting from this workflow. And at the end, when you would like to scan something, you would like to have some output. So you are talking about images, you are talking about metadata, and so on. As we have understand, and we can help you in this matter, we have to define the correct workflow to track a document. Document is not only maybe one book, it could be a set of books, it could be a book and a map, and so on, a drawing. And tracking is also to have information regarding all the process. In which stage is your document? Is it currently in a scanner? Do you have to rescan? What is the quality issue on your document? It's also the most important metadata. Metadata will help you to find your document, and metadata is also a unique identifier to follow your document, to rebuild at the end. At the end, you have to rebuild the document entity, because sometimes you have to grab information. Maybe you have scanned the spine with a backward camera. Maybe you have scanned 80% with one kind of scanner, and maybe you have drawings or folded pages. So at the end, you have to rebuild the document. It means you will need a mix of scanners, a mix of solutions. So it could be, of course, backward camera, Fujitsu camera, Fujitsu scanners, or some other type of scanners like book scanners. So i2S, time to time, we have changed our vision and we have defined a strategy. And you see on the screen what we feel as digitization workshop. On the top, you have the Limb Maestro, which is the spine, a way to define your own workflow, your own workshop workflow. So you will be able very easily through a user web interface to know in which stage, in which situation is your document, is there any quality issues, and so on. From scanning, so it means capturing information, you will most of the time follow a post-processing workflow. We are talking about image treatment, about OCR, about quality control, sampling quality control automated. For all this stage, you can personalize and define your own way of working. And at the end, we are talking about digital library. Digital library, we have implemented a new technology, which is currently W3C compliant, World Wide Web compliant, which HTML5, Open Archive Initiative Protocol, and so on. Global overview regarding a document workflow. There is more, of course, but what we feel is the most important is to guide the users, to put a standard process that will ensure at the end to have always the same kind of result. Indexing, of course, when you will use OCR, you can have some OCR confidence, so you will be able to manually change the result. Of course, we are talking about clipping. As I understand, you are more involved in this currently, clipping articles on newspaper and so on. All that kind of tools is really important, and at each stage we have to control the quality. So we are talking about quality. Quality is during the scan, but it's also regarding OCR. For scanning, we are talking about metamorphose, about FAGI and ISO. i2S, as an expert, we are involved in ISO norm. So all during this project, this workflow, we are checking the quality. Quality is also quality of the scanner, but is also all regarding the OCR confidence. And at the end, checking the integrity. This is one point regarding the metadata. We can grab information from your server or Library of Congress, or if you have an IT system, we can grab information from your system. So we will use all this metadata to get at the end a container, and in this container you will get images, documents, and all the metadata set. All those information, this container will be helpful for you to populate your enterprise content management or digital library. Regarding a workshop, most of the time what we understand that digitizing is maybe 10–20% of the difficulty. But anyway, if you don't have a good quality at the end of your workflow, digitizing workflow, you can have a good software, a good OCR and so on. If you don't have the good quality, at the end, you will have a bad result. So you don't find not only one solution. There is a mix of solutions to implement to be able to ensure a good quality at the end. So from the A3 size up to EE0, you can have robotic scanners, V-shaped scanners. Sometimes it's a bit difficult to find a good solution. So as a manufacturer, we can also help you in that point. The main things, when we are at customer site, what we understand is people are asking for resolution. But resolution is not quality. Resolution is most of the time the size of your file. If we are looking about quality, we are talking about per of line per millimeters. Your eyes are able to see 5 per of line per millimeters. Some scanners with 400 dpi, they will do about 7 per of line. Some scanners at 600 dpi will do about 8. If you have 400 dpi, if you have 400 dpi, between 400 and 600 dpi, the size of your file is nearly twice heavy. So finding the good quality is also increasing your productivity, and it's also to increase the quality of your OCR. But you don't only have this. In scanning, there is few important things. There is the lighting and the camera head. It then seems to be easy to understand, but if you use a light with a document, when you have a glossy document or whole document, you will face few things. You will face difficulty regarding relief and glare, reflection from your document. So this is a few points I can talk to you later on. There is few things you need to have a look. So it's quality, and quality, you see some chart from the market. Have a look at chart. But as your document is not new, they are not as perfect as chart. So at the end, one really important thing is to try to scan some old books from your collection. You will see a lot of default. And you can understand the default regarding some explanation regarding the lighting and some effect due to the glass. So regarding the scanner workshop, it's really important to define a process to follow to have always at the end the same kind of quality. So calibration is one point, really important point, but to do some benchmark with real document is fundamental. So well, as a manufacturer, sometimes we are trying to do some webinar and VIP event. So if you are interested to share your knowledge and also to follow some technical trainings, we will be very happy to invite you at a VIP event. Thanks for your attention.